Well, running in the Grand Canyon has always been a thing for me. When I was first started running, my parents always brought up this idea of the Grand Canyon, the Grand Canyon, the Grand Canyon. So I remember going there when I was 4 years old. I hadn't started running it, but I'd look at it and it was magnificent to me. So as I got older, started hiking with my family, I always just had that idea, like, I heard the term rim to rim, rim to rim to rim. I was always just like, I want that to be me. Like, I think I can do that if I just set my mind to it. And I would tell my parents, they'd be like, no, you're way too young to run that. But as I got older, I kept pressing them and pressing them and pressing them. And obviously, I've been wanting to do it my whole life. And eventually, I said yes, and that was a dream come true to me.
I've known Sebastian for, how many years have I known you for? For about 4 years now. And I mean, he's come to my camp the past 3 years. And I don't know, I'm really looking forward to this. When I got the invite from you guys to come do this, I was super stoked because I knew this was going to be a really cool opportunity to run with somebody, way less than half my age and just have a really cool adventure. I mean, we're doing this for fun, but I knew it was going to be a really good opportunity to have a really cool adventure with someone that I've gotten to know over the years, who is really special to me in the fact that, just seeing you grow as kind of this like young ultra runner has been incredibly special to me in the kind of the twilight of my career, and how like that's kind of fading out and you're coming up is like super cool to me to be able to get to run across the Grand Canyon with you. So
in October of 2020, when all races and events were canceled, the young ultra runner Sebastian Salsbury found the perfect opportunity to put in motion a grand plan he'd had in mind for years. Rounding up friend and running mentor Max King and local elite trail runner Jess Brazeau for support on the trail, he packed his bags. His dad packed his bags, and the family set off for what would become Sebastian's Grand Canyon adventure.
I'm very sick.
Good morning. The day pass? Good, thank you.
I pulled up and I was like, it's not going to be as cool as it was in the pictures, but I got there and I was just like, wow, like that's something to see. It's just crazy to me that you're traveling from this side to way over there just on your feet. You see that line that goes across over there? We're like going to be somewhere over there on the line. I think like up the canyon, yeah.
Right over there.
Right there.
Right there.
Yeah.
Yep, that's where we're going.
Yep. Where did my glove go? Okay, now what are you doing? God, just take the gloves. Oh, what I wanted to get out of this experience was have an adventure, because this summer has been really hectic, lots of problems, and I couldn't really do any races. No one really could. So I was just thought to myself, I wanted to do an adventure. So I thought no other better person than to do it than Max. Pretty much been one of my biggest running mentors since I was first getting into the sport. He's one of the greats of all time, and I'm so grateful that he wanted to come along with me. I just want to have a fun time. I don't want to go out there and push the limits, redline it the whole time. I want to enjoy being in the Grand Canyon and take it as an experience to remember for the rest of my life. I've never been more excited about any run or event in my entire life. It's like I'm running in the Grand Canyon. Like, I'm so excited to do this, and it's just really special that I can do it with someone like Max. much been my biggest running mentor since I first started. When I was like 8 years old, I'd go watch Solomon TV videos with my dad, and I'd always want to go to see the ones with Max in it because he was just an idol of mine.
One of the things I've tried to instill in the kids that come to a running camp is more an appreciation for nature than about the performance. And I think what's going to be really cool is focusing on just having a really, really unique experience in the Grand Canyon. A lot of people take for granted all of this land that we have around us and the ability to get out and trail run. And having kids like Sebastian out here doing it is what's going to help protect the sport, protect the land, the public land that we have to run on.
Being done with this downhill, but I feel great. It's like in the middle of the canyon. Surrounding us. We've been trapped. Getting outside just makes me feel good and happy, and it'll cure all the stress I have. And I think that's really important. And so yeah, it almost is like a cure for stress, anxiety, whatever I have. Just getting outside is important.
Yeah. One thing that has always struck me about Sebastian is how mature he is for how young he is. When he first came to our camp, it wasn't about, you know, running as far as you could or competing with another kid. It was immediately evident about his just love of nature, and that's what I loved about Sebastian. And it really made me think he was a very mature young kid in this sport, and I could see right away that he had a healthy attitude toward the sport. Feeling better?
Yeah.
Good.
I feel really prepared for it in the sense that I've trained for it and I've gone on trails that simulate it really well. Obviously not at the elevation, but I feel that I'm prepared for it and it's gonna have the makings for a really good day.
Tonight and then Indian Gardens.
Oh, this one's actually pretty full.
Saturday.
Here you go. Cheers to the downhill, man. Now we got all the way up to the...
How are your quads? Both of you.
All right.
Good?
Yep.
For the next like 5-6 miles is like little gradual climb, and then it starts to get steeper and steeper and steeper and steeper, and then bang.
Starting to scare me. I'm getting a little nervous. What about you, Sebastian? You nervous?
Yeah, I'm pretty nervous now.
Yeah.
I feel like Alex Honnold these days now. Combination free solo and trail running.
Sebastian, lead the way.
Are you sure you don't want to lead the way?
All right, heading out from Phantom Ranch. Got all the uphill left to go. Downhill is done.
I have a balance between my running world kind of thing, like my passion that I love doing, and then like my friends that don't do it but are still like some of my best friends because I've known them for so long and they're good people. So I have my ultra running friends who are like older, but I've grown up in that community, so I'm obviously really close to them. And then I have my 14-year-old friends who I do other sports like basketball, football, soccer, and I play some video games. 14-year-old boy. People do that. Just gotta be a normal kid. So I have that side, but then I also have the side that's like getting out in the woods every day, running around, doing crazy stuff that my friends are like, not doing that.
Is it as grand as you thought it was going to be? How's the experience?
It's more grand than I ever thought it could be.
Wow, really?
Yeah, it's like grand. Like
grand.
So this is like a grand dinner meal, but then this is like the Grand Canyon.
Yeah. Not ultimate, just grand.
Yeah, not ultimate. It's not ultimate. I was thinking.
So great.
About halfway up the climb now, and yeah, it's starting to get hot. It's getting hard. I think Sebastian just said this is tough, so we're keep moving by doing 30 seconds running, 30 seconds walking. Just a great way to kind of keep you moving at a good pace and keep your heart rate up and not too high. So yeah, helps a lot. All right, Sebastian, ready, go.
I'm trying to get people to understand from this is you can get outside and try something new and move out of your comfort zone if it means doing something that you don't feel good doing, and just really trying to do something that you never thought you could do before, because if you try it, you can really become good at it. That's what I'm trying to do, is do something that I never thought I could do before.
How you doing, Sebastian?
It's not feeling the best.
What's going on?
Oh, it's just tiring.
What's getting to you?
The heat. How are you guys doing? I'm doing pretty great. 1 mile away. I feel it's important to do hard things because I feel like that's a part of life. If you just take life always doing the easy route, always trying to sneak your way out of stuff, you don't really get the most out of it. But if you're challenging yourself and pushing to your limits and pushing to what people thought impossible, doing that, I feel like that's just a way to leave your mark on this earth as a person.
Woo!
Oh, good.
Good job, man.
Thanks, Max.
Awesome job, dude. Good job, Jess.
Thanks. Good job, Jess. Thanks, Jess, for coming out. That was pretty great.
That was fun. It was a good day.
That was a good day. I reached all my goals for the day.
Nice.
Oh, yeah. I can feel the heart pounding. Oh, I saw my watch. This is the end, right?
It is.
Okay. I underestimated the uphill a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. I thought it was gonna be a little bit easier. The beginning part was about as I expected, but it did get less. But even though we hiked a lot of that last bit, it was still really fun.
I think Jess kind of said it best yesterday.
I'm trying to think of her quote.
I know. What was it?
I think it was, "Never easy, always worth it."
Never easy, always worth it.
Quote,
Definitely.
Jessica Bravo.
When you see kids like Sebastian coming up through the sport and really having an interest in it at such a young age, I think that the sport only has the ability to go good places. Like what I've seen over the past 5 years are more kids like Sebastian getting into the sport of just trail running, ultra running, being outside in the outdoors like this. And that to me is a really important progression.
Oh, messed up.
That's good.
So chocolatey.